Hey everybody, welcome to ScreenCrush. I'm Ryan Airy. Syndrome is one of the greatest superhero movie villains of all time. He ticks off all the boxes. He's got a personal connection to the protagonist, has a sympathetic backstory, he's a real threat to the heroes, and he has aims that we can identify with. This checklist is what separates great antagonists like Magneto or Killmonger from monsters of the week like Apocalypse or Malekith. But in rewatching The Incredibles, I didn't just see Syndrome as a great villain, but kind of a tragic hero. When we first meet him, he's just Buddy, a kid who worships superheroes.
I know all your moves, your crime-fighting style, favorite catchphrases, everything!
He aspires to be Mr. Incredible's sidekick so he himself can become incredible.
Well, I finally figured out who I am. I am your ward. Incrediboy!
But he's rejected.
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
Mr. Incredible has no interest in taking on a sidekick, even though the only thing separating Buddy from Robin is a couple of dead parents. In fact, Buddy would have been a great sidekick for Mr. Incredible. He's a genius inventor with a Dexter level of intelligence. Different Dexter, that one. He created these jet boots, and he's only a kid. Imagine what an asset he could be with the proper guidance. But he's rejected out of hand.
I am your #1 fan!
Remember, Buddy is a child. All Mr. Incredible or Bob had to do was calmly explain to Buddy his reasons for not wanting a sidekick. And later in the film, he admits his mistake.
I was wrong to treat you that way. I'm sorry.
Now, I know the point of all this is to show that, like Alan Grant, he doesn't work well with kids, so eventually he can overcome this flaw to work well with his own kids. But it's still a move. Buddy does screw up and allow Bon Voyage to escape, but is that really his fault? He's a child who's literally begging for proper guidance.
I can help you! You're making a mistake!
Afterwards, Buddy ends his hero worship of Mr. Incredible and decides to become a self-made man. He continues inventing technology that's way ahead of his time, and he uses his skills to help the US military. If anything, you have to admire his grit. He was told no, but didn't give up on his dreams. He's the Rudy of superheroes.
And I guarantee a week won't go by in your life you won't regret walking out, letting them get the best of you.
True, the Omnidroid he builds does become stronger by killing superheroes, but maybe that's what it was designed for. Consider this. Buddy's disenchantment with superheroes coincides with the public's. Like in the comics, Watchmen and Civil War, people turn against superheroes. So maybe the government was afraid of a hero going rogue or wanted a defense system in place in case a supervillain, like the Underminer, suddenly attacked. Buddy's robot is a superhero killing machine. It's a safeguard for humanity's benefit. If Buddy's ego didn't get in the way and lead him to create his own superhero identity, he would have been an American hero. He reminds me of Iron Man. Tony Stark also had a huge ego, designed weapons for the government, and later went rogue by using his own technological genius to become a superhero. All that separates Buddy from Tony is he needs someone to believe in him.
I only wanted to help!
But what's even more messed up than that is the Incredibles' philosophy of the superiority of the pure-blooded Ubermensch over the ordinary man.
This is because I don't have powers, isn't it? Well, not every superhero has powers, you know. You can be super without them.
When the public turns against superheroes, it's in part because of fear and resentment. Fear of the hero's ever-escalating battles, and resentment that a few exceptional people make everyone else feel small and ordinary.
It is time for their secret identity to become their only identity.
And this matches up with the time period of the 1950s, when societal conformity was expected. But the movie maintains that people born exceptional are the only people who can be exceptional.
If the time comes, you'll know what to do. It's in your blood.
In fact, Bob resents when ordinary people try to make themselves seem extraordinary.
It's not a graduation. He is moving from the 4th grade to the 5th grade.
It's a ceremony!
It's psychotic. They keep creating new ways to celebrate mediocrity.
After society creates a level playing field, Buddy thrives, and Mr. Incredible loses his sense of self. Things that used to come easy to him, like driving, are now tedious or filled with wife fights.
Exit a track!
That'll take me downtown.
Wife fights!
Buddy, on the other hand, soars above traffic using his jet boots. But Buddy has no powers, only intelligence and determination. He's more akin to Batman than Magneto. Even at the end of the film, when he kidnaps a baby, he has noble intentions.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be a good mentor. Supportive, encouraging. Everything you weren't.
He doesn't want Mr. Incredible to do to Jack what he did to Buddy. Ignore his gifts.
Incrediboy!
You're not affiliated with me.
All Buddy wants to do is be a hero, to be appreciated. And who doesn't want that? He works hard, builds himself from nothing. And what does he get for all of his efforts? A painful, horrific death. Devoured by an engine of his own creation. And who will mourn Buddy? Certainly not the man who was the source of all his misery. The man whose approval he can never win because he was born inferior. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that look back at The Incredibles. If you liked the video, please be sure to subscribe and let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. For ScreenCrush, I'm Ryan Airy.